Hey everybody, John here, your host on Mgtow is Freedom. And Mgtow is men going their own way. That is figuring out life and realizing you don't need a woman to make you happy. You don't need social acceptance by putting your head in a noose or in a guillotine or jumping off of a bridge to satisfy everyone else's desire for you to be married, for you to settle down, for you to have a woman in your life, right? And tell you need to take care of her, but all the while say she's going to be taking care of you. You don't, question is, do you need that shit? Mgtow examines that question. At the very least, be a man and make your own fucking decision. Men going their own way. At the very least, you should make your own decision. If you're saying, well, my mama said, or my aunt said, or all the girls say, or the guys say, if anyone else is influencing your decision, it's not your decision anymore, is it? I'm going to give you information and then tell you, hey, make your own fucking decision. I'm not going to judge you. I don't even fucking know you, right? I'm just a guy on YouTube. But I will give you my information, and I'll bet your ass it is biased. You could even claim it's negatively biased. But my opinion is based on experience. My opinion is based on academic study. My experience is based on observing the world around me. Legal, social, political, right? Professional even. What goes on in professions? The entire sham we're operating under as men is influenced by all of those factors to the detriment of men by telling them they need to participate in this system. And if they don't, they should be ashamed. Let's get on to the meat of this video. The meat, right? The meat and potatoes, all of it. Before I do, I want to say thank you to everyone who's donated to PayPal or Patreon, purchased my stogies. It's like sitting down and having a drink and a smoke with you guys. I appreciate it very much. That's the stuff. Now, there's this myth. The myth is called she's got it together. She's got it together. She's got her shit together. She knows what's going on. That's the kind of woman you want, right? The myth, or let's just say the girl that acts like she's got it all together. Right? She's got everything she wants. She knows what she's doing. Right? She's responsible. She's mature. She's smart. If that's the case, what does she want with you? Right. Right. You're a fucking sperm donor. Are you someone to share the bills with? Right? This myth of the woman, and I call it a myth because that's what it is. Right? Do they have their shit together? In my opinion, no. Maybe some do to a certain degree, but this idea that that's the desirable woman to have. First of all, let's just pretend that yes, the woman has her shit together. Right? She's got it together professionally, she's got it together personally, right? She's smart, she's reasonable. Right? What does that mean for you in a relationship? Assuming that she's all of those things for real. Or let's just assume that she's got it together more than you. That she's more mature than you. More responsible than you. What does that mean? Well, what that means is she's going to be competing with you. Right? Because she believes she's got her shit together. She knows better than you, in other words. She knows better than you about life, the house, the car, the money, investments. She knows. She knows about politics. She knows everything. Who the fuck are you? Right? That's the problem with having a woman who supposedly has her shit together. Oh yeah, man, you don't got to worry about her. Right? She's got her shit together. You can just have fun with her. That's not how it works. That's how it starts. What happens when you get into this relationship with the woman who has it together? Oh man, she has it together. Oh, you do have lots of fun. What is this fun about? It's about you talking with her, right? Sharing ideas back and forth, right? You're finding out how smart she is. She's finding out how smart you are, or not smart. She's also playing all the woman games and figuring out how to manipulate you, how to control you, what turns your fucking crank and gets you mad, what she needs to buy you off, right? As in, what sexual favors does she have to promise in order to keep you around? It's a dirty fucking trick. But oh yeah, if she convinces you she has it together, she'll always be able to say, look how smart I am. I'm going to make the decision. Now, I'm going to tell you from personal experience, it's exactly the type of woman that I married. Oh yeah. I believed she had her shit together. I bought into that fucking story. I thought, if I'm going to have a woman, she needs to have her shit together, right? Because I'm not going to fucking pay her way the whole time. I'm not going to, have to do all the fucking work. She's going to tow her into the rope. What a fucking mistake that was. Women that have their shit together, they think they've got it all right in their fucking heads. You look at the car they're driving. Yeah, she's got a car, right? How many times do you see women driving cars that are falling apart? Well, it was nice at one point, right? Look at their house. Can they take care of their house? Well, maybe. But it has been my experience that they don't really have their shit together. It's an act. If you want to take the chance, you can take the chance. Date them for a while. Fuck them for a while. And see how they treat you. See where it goes. Now, a lot of men try this, right? And it just becomes part of their, if they need it, pump and dump routine. She's got her shit together. Well, that means she's going to give that shit to you too, in the form of competition. Right? Now, if a woman is living on her own, to whatever degree she has it together or not, right? She's going to be making decisions. She gets used to making decisions. She wants to make decisions because she's in control of her life, right? Because she was told that. As a woman, she's in control of her life. She's going to make her own decisions, right? No one's going to tell her. And now you're living with that. Well, at first, because people are much nicer in the beginning of a relationship. They're just now getting to know each other and talk. They're having some fun, right? There's that discovery phase, that puppy love phase. But she's going to figure out how to control you. And if you don't, you're going to have fights if she can't control you. She'll push and push and push. Because a woman who has her shit together is not going to back up. She's not going to back off. She's not going to give in to you and defer and say, I've got my shit together, but you, sir, you've got it all together. I'm going to defer to you. Now, in an ideal relationship, where a woman couldn't take all of a man's shit when she's decided she's had enough of his crap, right? The guy would say to the woman, this is what I think we're going to do. What do you think? And she has her ideas and her input, and then he makes his decision based on what he knows is best. Because men are logical, reasonable. Feelings don't interfere with our decision making and our thinking. And when we do, we make bad decisions. And one of the worst decisions to make is, I love you, I'm going to fuck myself up. I'm going to put myself at risk in order to prove to you how much I love you. That's an emotionally based decision, right? Surrendering your life to a woman in marriage is an emotionally based decision, and it's a bad one. Look at what happens to men in divorce. There's your proof for bad ones. Bad decision, emotional decision. Women, they can use logic, they can use reasoning. If I make 6 out of 10 good decisions, that's 6 good decisions, but also 4 bad ones. I can't afford to make 4 bad decisions a month. That will bring me down. But this woman who has her shit together, on the money side, well, maybe she's really good with money. See, I believe my ex was really good with money. Well, she was good at making it buy a lot of things, but she was no good at keeping me out of debt. Oh, sure, we need this and we need that, I heard, right? And so she would find the best deal on what she said we needed. But the decision that we needed it was the bad decision, and that's where we got hurt. After 20 years, still buried in over $250,000 in debt, there's some bad decisions that were made there. My bad decision was believing that she was good with money because she had her shit together. Now, let's talk about politics. Women have their shit together, they vote. Oh yeah, they know, right? So they vote.